Okay, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at True Time and how you clock in and clock out as an Austin Public Schools employee. First thing you need to do is go to the website, www.austin.k12.mn.us. In the upper right-hand corner, you would click on Log In. Once you've logged in, you would go to the Staff tab that appears and choose Employee Access. It's the exact same process you use to get into Skyward, which we have taken a look at before. Now, as an employee that needs to clock in, you need to do this every single time that you clock in. So every day when you get to school, when you get to your assigned position, you need to make sure that you log into this site so that you can clock in, and then at the end of the day, you can clock out. Your username is your first name dot last name. No at austin.k12. You're not finishing out the email. It's just first name dot last name. And your password is the same as the password you use to log into the network in general. When you're ready, you go ahead and click on Sign In. Now, if you need to use the True Time system, it should bring you directly to this page where you're able to do clocking in and clocking out. If it, for whatever reason, doesn't bring you here, it is one of the options across the top. You just have to click on True Time and then click on Quick Entry. In the morning, when you get to work and you want to clock in, you go ahead and click on the N button. That will then put in the information you need, your start time, the current time, and everything else. That's it. You're clocked in. You don't need to worry about clocking out and then back in again for lunch. It will automatically fill that in if you've been there long enough to need to have a lunch. All of that is taken care of automatically. All you have to do is clock in the morning when you get there and clock out in the afternoon when you are done. When you are ready, you log back in, you go to Gone for the day, and it takes care of it. In this case, we were here from 11:52 to 11:52. It shows us automatically we've worked a minute today from an earlier example, and we're done. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, if for some reason you need to edit the current times, you can click on Edit the Existing Times. You can go through and take care of any mistakes that were made. Say you logged in 10 minutes early, or you clocked out a little early and then actually we're still finishing up some work and need to finish that. This is where you would put those changes. Now, remember, any changes that you make are time-stamped and recorded, so we are able to go back, HR is able to go back on the other end and see any changes that have been made. So you do need to be careful when you are making those changes, because that is something that is visible. If you do happen to forget to clock out one night, you can always come in and do Add a Missing Record, at which point you just put in your start time, your end time, and then what your status should be from there, so that you know you're able to take care of, oh, I forgot to clock out, or oh, I forgot to clock in. You can fix that right here in the system. You can also delete some if you need to. Now, when you are done with for the week, you would go ahead and click on View/Submit Timesheets, and it'll have a list of all the timesheets that you have not yet submitted. When you're ready to submit it, you go ahead and just click on Submit Timesheet. Now, you need to submit your timesheets by the end of the day on Tuesday of the next week. Now, here's why that is. If for some reason you happen to miss time, then you put that into ASOP, and when that rolls on Monday afternoons, it will actually push that information directly into True Time. So you don't have to worry about putting in, oh, I missed a day because I was sick, or oh, there was a snow day and I have to worry about putting that information in. ASOP takes care of that for you, so you don't have to worry about why is my time not matching up correctly. But it does not do that until Monday of the next week, because that's when things happen to roll. So you need to make sure that you submit your timesheets by the end of the day on Tuesday, so any of that information from ASOP has pushed through the True Time system as well. So when you are ready, you go ahead and click on Submit Timesheet, and then you double click again, Submit Timesheet, and then you're done. That's it. It's finished. Again, it has to be by Tuesday afternoon of the week after, otherwise it doesn't get put into the system and your paychecks start to become backlogged. It doesn't work correctly. So I'm going to back out from there. If you go into the True Time tab, you can see other things as well. My history, if you want to look at previous, your current status, work week totals, any information that you might need, you can go to There's some other things in here that you can do as well. The biggest things you would need, though, quick entry takes care of 99% of the issues you might have, and then your timesheets as well. You can take a look and see if there's ones that need to be submitted or not. So, again, as usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to contact HR, and have a wonderful day.